I don't know why I'm complaining. Well, I know I'm complaining because I'm a complainer. You cannot control the weather. They're calling it. All right, all I have in the tractor is this. And this is the last day of hay because a hurricane's coming. All right, good morning again. I did not take enough videos yesterday as usual. I'll work on it. I'm trying to get better. Long story short, the stack wagon, we had some issues with the stack wagon. We ended up getting up most of the bales. We did one load on the stack wagon and then we just got the rest up by hand. The problem was which we learned after, the bales had gotten too long. They need to be between 32 and 44 inches, and ours were like 45, 46 inches. Even though Josh checked when we started, he said they were 35, and then I guess like as he went, it just got off, and we didn't realize that it was going to get that far off, so we didn't keep checking it. So today is day 2. And we are going to be more careful about making sure the bales are the right size today. So hopefully everything should work better today. Fingers crossed. So anyways, I'm heading out to rake. And Josh is cleaning out the bay where we're going to put... These are going to be orchard grass bales. So he's cleaning out the shed where those are going. We had a Martin 2 Endophyte free, I think it's called, fescue. Square bales, which is what we did yesterday. So, yeah, I'll try to keep you posted better today. Yesterday, I just got so frustrated, so working on that. All right, here we go. Something's happened to my middle wheel. That spring is just dragging. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Ah, I see the problem. This to attach to this. All right, all I have in the tractor is this. So I'm gonna see if this will be enough. All right. This is probably not at all good enough. It's really all I've got, so we'll see. All right, it's pretty clean. It's not perfect, but it's pretty clean, so we're gonna call it. Time for some lunch, and then to bail. Always takes longer than you think it's gonna take. We're getting it done. Here we go. And also, the only free tractor we have right now is this tiny Kubota, so it's taking forever. Everything else is hooked up to equipment, and we did not feel like unhooking it, so that's why this is taking so long. So I'm following Josh out to the orchard grass hayfield. We're getting ready to square bale, and I'm going to try to keep a good eye on the bale size for him so he's not having to jump on and off the tractor. And if we need to make adjustments, then we can. So stay tuned. Here we go. First one that fell off is not the one we're looking for to be right. Get past that one. Get past that one. That one's really funky. This is probably the first one we need to look at. Alright, it's been adjusted, so we're going to give it a couple and see how it comes out. The bales are coming out a little too short, so Josh is adjusted, hopefully be a little bit longer. Alright, so that bale came out 34, which is about just what we want. So you just tighten up the string so the bale's a little bit more even. So, here we go again. Switched to a new string, and it's having trouble tying a knot. The string's not feeding up through it. Let's see if we can see if it's doing right. Of course, there's a storm coming. Trying to get this hay bale. Josh is square baling. We're still experimenting with the stack wagon. Of course, there's a storm coming, so I'm trying to just get the rest round baled so we don't lose any. So, anyways, such is farming. Hope we get it done. Fingers crossed. They're calling it. Coming back in. What a day, man. I am bothered by this rain. Josh just said, I just have to tether it out and do it again. I want to cry. I thought today was going to be the last day. Okay, so I don't know if you can see all of this behind me. This is what's left. This is what we didn't get from the rain. New square bales didn't make it onto the wagon. Probably these round bales are too wet because I continued baling out of stubbornness when I should have stopped, but I was frustrated, so happens to the best of us. So we'll just tether this out and round bale it when it's dry, maybe tomorrow, probably not, probably Tuesday, if it doesn't rain again. But anyways, so we're done for the day. It's about 6:30 p.m. and time to go home and figure out what we're gonna eat for supper. So it's just beautiful out right now. That rain was great rain. It's just about an hour too early, but you cannot control the weather. You cannot control the weather. Should I have been looking at the radar? Yes. But we were playing with our stack wagon, trying to figure it out. And we were just concentrated on that instead of the sky. And then Josh said he looked up and saw the clouds and said, oh no. And he checked the radar and said, we better roll. So anyways, that's fine. It's all fine. It's not going to make or break our farming success. So I'm going to try to just let it go. Let it go. All right, I'm out here to finish the last day of hay. I have further rigged my center wheel so that hopefully it doesn't break. And this is the last day of hay because a hurricane's coming. Hurricane Ira, something this year. So I'm heading out. Wish me luck. All right, and that is Cedar Hill raked again. Riley, trying to stay awake, but can't do it. Now we're gonna go get the baler, come back around bale it. Hopefully get as much hay under cover before this hurricane hits as possible. So, and my wheel is dragging again. I'm over it. It really doesn't do that much anyway, so I'm not stopping to fix it. There's a power line that goes right there in the exit, and there's a power line right there, and these John Deeres are too tall to go under there, so we're turning around. Alright, so I'm here. Made it to the field. It's not that much to do. I don't know why I'm complaining. Well, I know I'm complaining because I'm a complainer. But I'm going to try to set this down somewhere so you can see how I get the baler ready. So let me see if I can find a good spot. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but this is our New Holland baler. It's my dad's. He's had it since the last one burned up, I don't know, 10 or more years ago. Maybe 15 years ago. Anyways, when you are driving on the road, this bottom part that hooks to the PTO, well, and other spots, but this bottom part is what pulls the hay up into the baler to start the bale. And it's got little tiny wheels on it, and it's got spikes on it, like little metal prongs that come out. So you want to pick that up when you're driving from field to field or down the road, and so then you have to pick it back up. And I don't know if you can see this handle. Just pull it down. And I really don't know how much we're supposed to turn it. I just let my ancestors tell me when it's time to stop. So it's been fine. I guess I'm doing it right. Thank you, ancestors. And I'll show you real quick. This is a net wrap baler, which means instead of string, it's like this plastic wrap. It's up here, and it feeds in through here. And when the bale is full, the computer tells it to start turning this. So start in there, it'll start pulling it through. I think all it does is it just like retracts. You can move these like bars and stuff on the inside, and it moves it back towards the baler far enough that it catches the edge of this plastic wrap and starts pulling it off the roll, and it wraps it. It only wraps it a couple times. It seems like when you're up there, it should be wrapping it more than it does, but it only wraps it a few times. And yeah, and then it has a slicer in there, slices it off. So, and then when you have to change the net wrap, I'll show you how to do that, I guess, next year. It comes with this handy, confusing diagram that tells you what to do. And for years, me and Josh were looking for this piece that helps you shove the plastic wrap down in the right spot. And we were always like, man, I wish we had that piece. And then someone came to help us the other day, and I was telling him, like, man, I wish we had that piece. And he was like, it's right there. So I felt really smart after that. It was great. Anyways, all right, here I go. I'm gonna guess 3 bales. Nothing. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to clean out the baler. Something happened at the end, the last 2 bales. I think the tailgate wasn't closing all the way, and I kept getting an error, and the PTS seemed like it was having a hard time spinning the roller belts on the tractor. And the last 2 bales were kind of our worst hay anyway, so I decided it's not worth breaking the baler over. So I just left it in the field. So heard the cow. I think she's hungry. Well, that was a lot bigger of a project than I thought it was going to be. And it's still not done, but that's all I got time for tonight. So, to be continued.